reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when it peep us.
Around and put that thing over your burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tag! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Mike 5-5.
And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt, and he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because they only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
4 receivers now in the formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Favre. Catch made by Fulgham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 48-yard line.
18 Rattler! 18 Rattler!
Mike 55! Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. First carry now for David Montgomery. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They run, Montgomery. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Right here, guys. Fight 51.
Now Montgomery. And a pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 30.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Check, 53's Mike. Silver.
Mike.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And out of bounds right around the 20. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready. White 25.
Check, 53. Here we go.
On first down, we go with Howard. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports.
Hey, let's feed.
319.
Hatchet. Out. Banjo.
They run with Howard. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. First and goal from the 3.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Slam.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Is good. Makes the score Eagles 7, Falcons nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Travis Fulgham, 85 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play, big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Allen. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Chase Young just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Down.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Hey, hey, hey. We got three. Three down, three down.
Middle.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's to Fulgham, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike 27, Mike 23. Don't get nervous.
And now the first chance for the backup here to throw. That's caught by Montgomery. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. That one good for 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays, so guess who benefits?
His running back.
No doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up second and
5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Hunt on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass, that maybe they just want to do. And now this is intercepted, my goodness. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. They'll run on first down. Montgomery. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Montgomery. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Watch the safety creep.
On first down, it's Howard. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 11-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Shift. Showing it. Half. Shift.
Now a run with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. But kicker's kick here is good. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fielded just outside the goal line.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Here we go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Watch the twist. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Then his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pick it up. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. And let's pin the mirrors back.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
Here's Favre to throw. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Here's the first carry for Troy Cohen. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw his far. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
From the 6. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Check your hot read. Switch.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Three buds.
Throwing right in, that's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. From the gun, it's again Montgomery. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Check 26, check 26.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
6-man. Check curls, check curls.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 22. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him to first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard, and he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 40, 30, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. He's got his man on the crossing route. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
2nd and 6.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Paul Posluszny, the linebacker, brings him down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 5.
Not today, you aren't. Not today. Check.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
At the 25-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Howard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10, running with Howard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Alert! Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. I don't think you got it, son.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.